Hello, my name is John Scahill, and I am a lecturer on the Mayo campus of the newly formed Atlantic Technological University. Academic staff from ATU's Mayo, Galway and Sligo campuses have developed a Special Purpose Award programme which focuses on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the SDGs.
Hello. Welcome to the Certificate in the Sustainable Development Goals, Partnership, People, Planet and Prosperity. My name is John Scahill and I am the Programme Coordinator for this programme and for this module.
Hi, I'm Dave Chernick, an instructional designer here at ATU, but I was an instructor for many years in the classroom, usually in big lecture halls where you really had to keep students' attention by looking always at them, but also back and forth at the information on the whiteboard that you're referring to. So there was always this sort of idea of three-way communication and connection between teacher, student, or camera in this case, and material. So the question becomes, how do you do that one-on-one, which online is? You're not in a big lecture hall anymore. It's just you and the student. It's sort of similar to the difference between maybe a live stage play where you're seeing things from farther away and a one-shot close-up of just you in a movie. So I just had a few things that I wanted to share quickly for recording yourself at home in a way that will then allow your instructional designer to create a more intimate online version of that three-way communication that you normally have always had in the classroom between yourself, the student, and the information. So the question becomes then, how do you do that in a way that looks good, that sounds good, in a quick, easy style with stuff that you have handy in your house or in your office? Let's find out. Okay, hi. So this is just me in my kitchen table, a couple of laptops. I'm recording this on my iPhone, set up on a couple of stools. So it's as DIY and quick, as easy as I can make it, and hopefully as you can make it. I'm going to walk around and sit down and tell you what the two laptops are for. The first one, I'm going to sit here, and then I'm going to be here in the frame of this laptop. This will be what you or the student will actually see. Now I'm addressing you instead of the big camera in the wide shot, and the wide shot is so you can get a good idea of how you could do it in your own house or kitchen. Now I'm going to be looking into this camera. And it's the most basic of setups. I'm just, using my onboard built-in microphone on the computer and recording on Camtasia. You can use different software. Panopto is good, or regular old video camera will also work. The sound, I think, is okay, and the picture's okay, but I think you'll be able to make it better. The first thing is the lighting is very harsh. You can see, you can't see the window, but there's a window right there. And the problem with window light is that clouds come, sun all of a sudden blasts in, or maybe you want to record at night. So the first thing I'm going to do is go close the window shade. So you can see the difference with sort of a softer, warmer light. I have just my ceiling lights in my kitchen, so you can be doing that at night. The next thing I think is the blank wall behind me. Now there's nothing wrong with a blank wall, it works. Some people get portable green screens that you kind of unfold. They work, they're kind of hard to come by, they're not that cheap, and maybe you don't have one, maybe we can look at that another time. A simpler option is just to give your background a little bit of texture. There's a bookcase right over there in my kitchen, which it's only a few feet away, but it would be nice, and I'm gonna pull it into the frame, break up the background a little bit, give it some texture. Okay, so voila, we have the bookcase here. It gives your wall a little bit more texture, makes it feel more intimate. You can use wall art. You can use maybe a banner with the university logo, if you can come by one of them. Also, I wanted to talk about sound. You can see I'm holding this headset. The sound is a little bit different. Once you put this on, it suddenly feels even more intimate for your listener or for your student, or sometimes maybe you're going to be recording things that are only for listening. You want a warmer sound, you want less echo, especially in a kitchen like this. This is just a regular Dell headset, earphone and microphone combination. They're pretty easy to come by, and it's an okay option. It sounds pretty good. I do have one other microphone that I'm going to hook up, and it's going to sound even better. It's for podcasting, and you can borrow it from the school if you so choose. So this is a higher end tabletop studio style podcasting mic, which you can borrow from the school. We have a couple of these that are borrowable. It's easy. It's plug and play right into the USB port of your laptop, and it gives, a warmer sound that matches this kind of close-up shot, like you're in the studio with the students, sort of, co-piloting the material alongside them with your headset on in the studio. And it's more like a movie close-up rather than a stage play classroom wide shot, but it mimics in a more personal one-on-one kind of a way the same three-way communication vibe that you have in a classroom when you're looking back and forth between the students and the information, on a whiteboard. And that is where this other laptop comes in. On this laptop to my left, I have a PowerPoint, and I'll be honest, I have some cheat notes and cues for what I want to remember to say into the camera. But you can't see the laptop, so when I switch it, you won't see it. I'm going to switch it now, and the screen shows just the PowerPoint that I'm presenting, and I'm watching it sort of right alongside it and right along with you, the student. So there's that three-way communication, and I'm speaking through the mic, looking at my material. It's sort of a cheat for the teacher, but it works in the end product. Number one, the teacher talks to number two, the student, and back and forth between the student and the information, just looking slightly off screen to my other laptop, and it makes it look like I'm looking at the PowerPoint along with the student, like I would a whiteboard in a classroom. So that's all I wanted to show you, really, were these different options for technology, which are pretty simple. The sound, it's still a kitchen and it has hard floors, but unless you want to put a carpet down or a rug, these microphones are a really good option, and we really encourage you to come into the school and pick one up and take it out for a week or a few days or whatever. Any questions, fire away, and I'm looking forward to some great picture and sound in all the awesome instructional video that you're going to be recording. Okay, so thanks a lot. Bye.
Hello, my name is John Scahill, and I'm a lecturer at the Atlantic Technological University, or ATU. As part of ATU's commitment to sustainability and working with the community to create a just and sustainable future for all, ATU has developed a Special Purpose Award program which focuses on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, also known as the SDGs.